Have you ever noticed that you are pushing yourself to complete a task, perhaps, before you can do what you truly want to do? Then maybe this video is for you. I noticed right now today, after having a session with a client, that I was pushing myself, sort of, to listen to a podcast during my walk now out in nature. And it's a great podcast. It's something that I enjoy listening to, that I receive lots of great insights, and it's great knowledge, really. But I realized that a couple of minutes in that I wasn't really up for it. I wasn't feeling for listening to this. And I really believe in catching these cues, these moments, and stop doing what the old self would do. So instead of pushing through, like there's a part of me that's going behind me with a whip, like telling me to keep on going, and then I can have my reward. I thought, let's just pause. And so that's what I did, and now this video is coming through instead, which I would really prefer doing. And so what I'm getting at is that if you experience this type of behavior where you forced yourself to accomplish, to achieve, and then I can rest, then maybe try to catch yourself in that. You deserve to do what you feel like doing, and to do less of what you not so much feel like doing. And I get it, there's a bunch of stuff that we have to do, perhaps. Like chores when it comes to taking care of children, or perhaps in studying or with work, we have certain deadlines. But perhaps there's another approach where we can invite more awareness and pauses into that life, into everyday life, actually. And I'm having this image of always postponing the reward. Then when are we actually going to live life fully? If we always have this carrot, dangling, like this image of a carrot dangling in front of the donkey. Eventually we need to give ourselves the carrot, And there are times to push through, and there are times to simply not do it. And I think it's a bodily sensation that we have to get in touch with. Listening to the body, our inspiration in the moment, instead of always retracting to what our minds say that we should do, our ideas of what other people think that we should do. I'm done with following that program in my mind. And right now I'm all about listening to the moment, to my own feelings, and I believe that many of us are sick and tired of simply doing these things that are seemingly expected of us. But we have a choice really to follow our own voice and to do what we truly want. Yeah, and I'm realizing now that I'm perhaps coming off as a bit rantish, but it's really an invitation to pause and to catch yourself the next time that you're pushing yourself to do something that you don't want to do, and instead do something that energizes you. And it doesn't have to be a long pause. It could be just staring out of the window for a couple of minutes before doing the next thing. It could be listening to a song and dancing before making that phone call that you don't want to have. And, you know, and the more we pause and bring into life this joyous dimension of being, the more your everyday life will start to look like what you're actually dreaming of in the future. You start to bring those elements into life more and more. Yeah. So I'm hoping that this reaches a couple of you guys out there and that it lands well, and wishing you good luck with this practice of being in this, sometimes seemingly complex and mysterious life, but it's all really simple. It's all about being yourself, really, being authentic with who you truly are, with what's going on inside you.